Hi, I'm Tracy Marlowe. I'm CEO of Creative Noggin. We are a 100% virtual marketing and branding company, and we're based in South Texas. We've been here since 2001. And as you can see right now, I'm working from home like many of you. In our business, I'm in charge of actually working with our clients to help guide their marketing strategy. And because of that, I've been having a lot of frank discussions with our clients these past few days. Many of those talks have been in regards to how do you shift your marketing strategy during a crisis such as COVID-19, as well as what's next, as well as what's right, as we are helping our clients to tentatively forge their way into this totally new marketing territory in the days and weeks ahead. As I've been having many of these discussions and conversations again and again, I realized that it actually might be helpful to record some of these crisis marketing guidelines on a video and then share it out with other business managers who may also be navigating this challenging terrain. So how do you market during a crisis such as a global pandemic? As a small business owner myself, I know that I've been facing some pretty hard decisions these past few days. So many that I talk to are really just focused right now on keeping the lights on. For many, marketing is really the least of their worries right now. It's really difficult not to be driven by fear during times such as these, when what is unfolding is really nothing like anything any of us have ever seen in our lifetime, especially for those of us who are facing significant potential revenue cuts and really just trying to figure out how we're going to pay salaries or even just keep our businesses afloat. That said, this is not the time to ignore your marketing or to just totally turn it off 100%, at least not for most businesses. This is a time to look more closely than ever at every single touch point that you have with your customers and clients and ensure that what you're saying aligns with how they are feeling. So then what the heck do you do? How do you market in the midst of a global pandemic? Well, here's what not to do. I am totally not going to lie that I have been completely dumbfounded by the number of e-blasts that continue to flood my inbox, even today with people who are just flat out selling things. I swear it feels like it's even more than ever. Many start out veiled with a COVID-19 subject line or even a sentence or two about how much they care. And then a few sentences in, they start to transition quickly to blatantly selling their product or service. Folks, do not do this. Resist the temptation and the entrepreneur inside yourself to think to yourself, how can I leverage this? It's tasteless, it's crass, and it will do a lot to destroy your brand and lose the trust of your consumer. I also caution you to be very careful with humor. These are serious times, and not all humor is appreciated and may even be misinterpreted as insensitive. Avoid doing marketing that may be construed as cutesy or gimmicky. This is a time for straight talk and forthright communications. I would even challenge the need for most and especially excessive exclamation points in any marketing communications right now. Unless it's a message encouraging your customers to stay safe, I would make sure that you scan all communications and marketing for elements like exclamation points that might come off as insincere or pushy or salesy. Unless you're selling toilet paper or hand sanitizer or services that help support the work from home new reality for many, or delivery food or things like that, this is really not the time for business as usual for the majority of industries. We have recommended that many of our clients not continue marketing with their everyday marketing elements and campaigns. And we are taking a really close look at all of the elements that we had planned for right now. Some are still relevant, like we have a school that has open enrollment right now for next fall, or another company that's offering high-speed internet, which is helpful for people who are working from home. But they are still making shifts in messaging and creative tactics to ensure that every single thing they put out now aligns with the national mood. And honestly, we recommend that you don't act like COVID-19 is not a thing. Even if you're thinking to yourself, well, coronavirus isn't really going to impact my business, or even if it's helping your business, that doesn't mean it's not impacting your customers' lives. To not acknowledge the elephant in the room in some way can come across as tone deaf and self-serving. Even if your customer needs your product or service right now, You will detract from your brand long term if you appear insensitive in your marketing right now. So what can you do? This is hard to say, but try and take money out of the equation. I know it's hard to say, it's even harder to do. But ask yourself, what would you do right now if you didn't need the money? How can you most help the people that you serve? This is the time to focus on relationships and showing your consumer communities, whether they're B2C or B2B, that you truly have their best interest at heart. I know I myself have had some heartfelt conversations with clients in the last 2 days. Even though I knew that it would hurt my business in the near term, many of those conversations included recommendations to clients to cut dramatically or reallocate their marketing spend. We probably took $500,000 in revenue cuts the past 2 days. And while that's really scary, it's the right thing to do for my clients. Instead of focusing on what I can sell today, our company is now focusing on what skills do we have or knowledge can we share that will help those around us to pull through to the other side. And honestly, like this video, I'm happy to share this information with others if it will help build a stronger small business community and a stronger America tomorrow and keep more of us afloat long term. So ask yourself, what skills do you have? What knowledge can you share? What do you know that can help other business owners or managers, your clients, your customers, to get through this crisis together? That's really where our heart should be, and also what will keep your brand authentic and intact through this crisis. Try your hardest to strip the panic and fear out and make sure that any and all communications are written in a genuine and authentic manner that does not appear self-serving, tone-deaf, or insensitive to the customers and communities that you serve. Creative Noggin has clients that are across all industries: education, tourism, healthcare, services, nonprofit, and more. Each of them needs their own unique messaging. There's no single answer, but dig deep. Figure out what your unique voice is right now and how you can connect with the people that you serve. If you're still serving customers, tell them what steps you're taking to keep them safe. If you're an event company, talk with them about how you're evolving your business model to hold events virtually so you can still connect. The number one guideline is to remember, make certain that every single communication you put out works to truly build trust. That's the key word. Build trust with your consumers. And stay closely in tune with the global, national, and local sentiment, and adjust your marketing communications to match the tone and needs of your community as things evolve. The good news is that we will recover from this. This will not last forever. We're looking at probably about 90 days is what we're expecting based on current projections. And we're strong. We are resilient, and we will make it out the other side. Stronger than ever, I have no doubt. We will learn from this, and we will likely cherish our blessings more than ever when we emerge. We will also likely see some interesting paradigm shifts in how we work together, as well as the things that we value. If you have any additional questions that I didn't answer regarding how to market or brand during a crisis, please feel free to post them on the Creative Noggin Facebook page, and I will happily answer them there so that everybody can see the answers. In the meantime, market authentically. Be real. Be you. Thank you for your time.